Good morning, everybody. Thanks for clicking on the video and giving it a watch. Today we are in Branson, Missouri, and we're going to be checking out the Branson's Wild World, where it's part aquarium, part zoo. We're going to see stingrays, sharks, maybe even lions and tigers if they're out and about too. So should be a great time. So if you guys are new, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button. It's free to do, and it really does help us grow our channel. So let's head in and see what kind of animals we're going to check out today. Follow me. I actually wanted to come around the side of the building today. I don't get these murals too often here on the side of the building, but they got some cool murals on the outside of the building here at Wild World. Oh yeah, we'll see if we can see. The last time I was here, they had a baby kangaroo was hanging out in the kangaroo pouch. That was pretty cool to see. And the otters, tiger. Should be a great time. So and I think you guys saw this mural on my intro, but wanted to make sure I got it for you guys. That one's pretty cool. Sharks, turtles. It is awesome there. Got a few more minutes till it opens. And we got these cool green-winged macaws as we enter into the building. The first of many animals and birds we will see today. Hi guys. Here we got a couple of African gray parrots. There's two of them in there. Hi guy. There's one right there and one over here. Hi buddy. And then right here used to be a 9-hole mini golf course, but they got rid of it, and I heard they are adding some more animal exhibits, so I'm not too sure when we'll get the new exhibits, but looking forward to that. Will be pretty cool. And here is the green anaconda snake we're starting with. And I know I haven't mentioned it yet, but we are going to see a bunch of snakes here. They got a ton of snakes. Our first fish tank we come to is going to be these cool porcupine puffers here. There used to be 3 in here. The past couple of times I've come, I've only seen 1. And then there's a tang behind them too. There's the 2-toed sloth back there. I haven't seen him down low before too often. Usually he's hanging on these ropes in his exhibit. There is Savannah, the loggerhead sea turtle. She is big. She's swimming towards the back today, so at least we got to see her though. I was waiting to see if she's gonna swim up this way towards the front, but doesn't look like it. She's a big sea turtle though. Here we got the stingray, where you can actually feed these guys for $5, and you get a little cup of food and you can feed them. It's pretty cool. We've done it a couple times. It's not a touch experience, so they don't want you putting your hands or anything in the water and touching them or petting them, unless you have the food to feed them. Oh, this guy's like, somebody feed me. And here are the nurse sharks, which you can feed these guys too. Looks like they're all just hanging out on the bottom today. Usually there's 1 or 2 swimming around, but not today. It's too early for them, they say. And here we got the turtle slash koi exhibit right here. Ooh, I'm always on the lookout for the snake-necked turtle. Found it right away. There he is. Check that out. Leave a comment in the comment section. Have you guys ever seen a snake-necked turtle? Look at that guy with a huge long neck. So cool looking. And here we got two rhino iguanas. We got one there and one up on the little ledge there. The rhino iguanas. And there's also, I noticed them last time I was here, there's a little turtle in this little watering hole there, in there with the rhino iguanas. This guy right here is a Morlet crocodile. He's right up against the glass today. Check him out. And here is Crooked Jaw, the alligator. The past couple times I've come here, this guy's been in his little watering swimming hole that I'll show you guys here in a minute. It's in his exhibit, but he's actually out of the water today. Cool to see. This guy is big. And there's a sign above it that says, Crooked Jaw, one of 5 gators rescued from a Florida residential area and has been in captivity for going on 14 years. He is almost 12 feet long and over 900 pounds. Crooked Jaw, the alligator. And this right here is part of his exhibit here. This is where the past couple times I've come, he's been hanging out. Cool to see him up on the land today. This guy here is a Cuban/Nile crocodile. I wanted to video it this way because they even got a sign up here saying that sometimes this guy gets grumpy and a lunge and bang on the glass with his nose. So I was seeing if he was going to scare me. I know if he did it right now it would scare me, but he looks to be pretty peaceful right now. He's content. Down here we got a reticulated python hanging out in his water dish. I see this guy here a lot in his water dish. He must like the water. These guys in here are sudden-plated lizards. Looks like there's 1, 2, and 3. There actually might be 2 different ones. I can see a head and then a tail. I guess his tail might be curled around, so at least 3 in here. I see. This guy here is a Coatimundi? Coatimundi? Something like that. I'll show you guys the name here. I'm bad at pronouncing things. There's a couple of them in here. There's the name of them right there. Up next, we're going to be heading to the outdoor section. All right, we are outside, and there's the kangaroo, and you can actually see the feet sticking out of its pouch. Oh, you might be able to see the head there. The head and the feet of the little baby that's hanging out in the kangaroo pouch there.
Just a bee.
Yeah, you can see the head this time around. Little baby kangaroo hanging out in the kangaroo pouch. So cool to see. And there's the bigger kangaroo. That's the biggest one laying down there, and then another smaller one right behind him. And that guy over there laying down next to the bigger kangaroo is a cavy. Pretty cool though. If this guy would turn around a little better, we'd probably get a little better view of that baby hanging out in the pouch. Hey buddy. Yeah, I talk to the animals while I'm here. How you guys doing today? You want to turn around for us? Not today? Not today, I guess. Don't run away on me. These guys here are the gray wolf. There was 2 of them up here, and then they saw me coming over here and they took off on me. One of them's hanging out up here. Getting a little view of one of them. Hey, how you doing? You should be used to me here now. I come here enough. Well guys, this right here is the lion and the tiger exhibit. Right now I'm not seeing any of them out, but we're gonna go down these stairs, see if the spotted hyenas are out. Oh, there they are, right there actually. The lioness and the male lion are right there, and actually the tiger's hanging out on the platform way over there. I believe it's a Siberian tiger. So we should get a pretty good look once we get back up top here. Unless they move on us, but hey, at least we're seeing them. Got a little view of them. Check this out. 2 times in a row, the spotted hyena's out moving around. One of them's moving around. The other one's just laying there, getting some sun. That's usually what they're both doing every time I come, but the last time and this time. Last time they were both prancing back and forth, moving about. We got one of them. They're probably waiting for their morning treat, their morning breakfast. Got a cool little water feature there in their exhibit. Yeah, the spotted hyena. Here we got the Arctic fox. There's 2 of them in there. We got this guy right here, moving back and forth. And then there's one laying down. Right, there we go. We got him right there. I try to get at the best views I can for you guys. All these outdoor exhibits are kind of double fenced, which is kind of good in a way. Safety first. But it makes it kind of a little more difficult to get these guys. The serval's even out today. I'm glad I came down the steps. Got to see the spotted hyena out, moving around. We saw the Arctic fox. Got a quick view of the serval. Looks like he's going back in his shelter back in there. Oh, here he comes. Maybe. Where'd you go? Oh, we got a couple of little igloos over here. There. There's the serval. Hi, buddy. And here's the male lion right there. Getting a little view from the fences. And I ended up having to get a new computer, which is a little better than the laptop I was using. And when I was editing my last videos, it edited pretty fast, so I'm actually trying out the 4K recording on this DJI Osmo Pocket 3, but it takes my zoom from 4 on 1080p. I can zoom 4 times zoom, and when I put it to 4K, it only lets me zoom 2 times zoom. So leave a comment down below. Does the quality seem better in 4K? Is it worth losing 2.0 zoom? Is all I can do on 4K. And when I do it, keep it in 1080p, I think that's what it is. The HD format, I can do 4 times zoom. So leave a comment down below. What would you guys, if you guys were videoing, would you leave it in 4K and only take the 2 times zoom? Or do the 1080p, which is still HD, and get 4 times zoom? The tiger's hanging out behind this plexiglass, so I'm sorry it's dirty. Not the greatest view here, but at least we're getting to see the tiger as well as the lions today. I mean, it's really close to us, right on this platform, but Actually, in the camera screen it doesn't seem too bad, but the tiger up close. Ooh, check this guy out. We got the porcupine, the African crested porcupine. We definitely don't always get to see this guy out. That is the cool thing about having year passes to these places, especially zoos and aquariums. The animals aren't always out, so each time you come, it's always something different. Yeah, the porcupine. Out and about today. Hey, little guy. Oh, you're coming right up here. There's a little shot of the tiger without the plexiglass, just through the fences. Pretty cool right there. Oh, we got some Canadian lynx outside. They must have moved them back outside from the inside. They had them inside for a while. I wonder what's going to be in that exhibit inside. They must have moved them back outside. They must like the cold. Well, it's right in their name, right? Canadian. It's cold up there in Canada. Hey, buddy. Oh, they're moving fast. And here we got the dingoes. There's a few of them that are usually on the indoor exhibit that you can actually, it's called the Dingo Experience, where you can pay $5 and actually go inside with the dingoes. And they'll come up and you get to pet them and stuff. It's pretty cool. We have done all the experiences here, from feeding the stingrays, feeding the sharks. We've gone in with the dingoes, we fed the otters, we fed gone in with the ringtail lemurs that you can go into at the end. So if you want to check out any of those videos where we did some of the feedings and encounters with the animals, definitely go check out our Branson's Wild World playlist. This guy sleeping right there is a small spotted genet. Sleeping away. I think there's two of them in here, but I can't find the... Oh, there's the second one up top. There he is. That guy's hanging out up top. And here we got the common marmoset. As you can tell, they're part of the monkey family. Hi, little guy. There's two of them in here. The other one's up towards the top. Cute little guys. The common marmoset. And there is the second one right there. And this is where the dingoes are inside. You can see one there. A couple of them there. You can see the dingoes inside. This is where you can go inside for $5 a person. Oh, they're starting to howl. $5 a person, and you got to be at least 5 years old to do this. Oh, they're howling. I think it's that black one in the back there. Making some noise. They're like, somebody come play with us. Check this guy out. We saw the rhino iguana earlier. This is the rhino rat snake. So So they got the rhino iguana, they got the rhino rat snake, but they don't have no rhino. Up there we got the Egyptian fruit bat. There's two of them up there in that corner, and there's also two of them up in that corner, so there's at least four of them in here now. This guy is the ruffed lemur, hanging out on their little jungle gym toy there that's mounted to the roof. Must be too early for him today. Here we got a couple of albino red-eared sliders. Let's see, one of them swimming right there. The other one's hanging out over there. And they are in here with a caiman lizard hanging out in the rock right there. This guy came right up to the front area. Just in time to catch this serval. They moved a serval back into this exhibit here, this indoor exhibit. This is where the Canadian lynx were the last time I came. Actually, the last few times I came, they were right here. But they moved the serval in here and put the Canadian lynx outdoors. Pretty cool. Oh man, I gotta spend some time getting these guys. These guys are usually sleeping a lot of the times. These are southern tamandus. Oh, of course, they're going up where I can't get them. They're all over the place. They're going crazy today. Right where that one is, right there. They usually are in that cubby hole sleeping away. It must be their activity time right now. This is cool, actually, seeing them move around. Check them out, climbing on the ropes. That is super cool to see. They got some energy this morning. Here we got a Gila monster. Check this guy out. Orange and black. This serval keeps jumping up on this little window ledge here. The serval here and the southern tamandus are right next to each other, the two exhibits, so I'm able to get them pretty good. Oh man, he just went up top and then he just jumped down. As soon as I go to look at the other animal, he comes back around. Must be waiting for some food. Yeah, these guys are cool to watch move around and play. Hi buddy, you gonna come up on the window? Oh, he is. Right on the window ledge. I hear some animal making some noise. Gotta get these little piranhas they got here. And we got a couple more snakes here. Like I said, we're gonna definitely see some snakes here at the Branson Wild World. Sometimes they're hiding. That one might be underneath that rock. Oh, this one here is underneath that rock. Oh, that one you can just see the head. Oh, this next one, the Gaboon Viper. Look at this guy. This guy's cool looking. I think it's this trumpeter hornbill making all that noise. This is one cool looking bird right here. This guy is cool. Got little toys in there for him to chew on probably. This is just one cool looking bird. And here we got a huge snake. This guy is a reticulated python, and the sign below it says, "These huge snakes grew up to 30 feet long, making them the longest snakes in the world, even longer than the green anaconda." The reticulated python is a species of python found in Southeast Asia. They are ambush predators and have over 100 teeth, so that they can grab their prey, wrap their coils around, and suffocate their meal. They swallow the prey whole, even if it's a deer with antlers. Oh, wow. Females lay between 25 and 80 eggs. The babies hatch after about 85 days. Babies can catch and eat frogs, mice, rats, and lizards from the time they hatch. Wow. This guy is a lavender albino reticulated python. Pretty cool looking albino. And here we got a Catalina macaw. There's this guy right here. Then we got a military macaw. And then we got a blue and gold macaw. And they're in this wild wing section. And these guys are actually not even in a cage. No fencing, no cages. They're just, yep, they just hang out there. And there's a couple tortoises down here too. Now we're heading into what they like to call the living dinosaur section. And we got some not so living dinosaurs up there. Here we got some lionfish and a golden moray eel. Here's the golden moray eel in there with the lionfish. I guess obviously they must get along pretty good. Golden moray and the lionfish. And the lionfish are venomous. You got to watch out for what I like to call their mohawk spine. That's the one I think that'll get you. good close-up of that huge catfish right there. Look at that guy. That guy's huge. This guy's cool looking. It's a frilled dragon. Check that guy out. That guy's really cool looking. And here we got an animatronic dinosaur head. Always love a good animatronic dinosaur. Oh, looks like the arms. It's got some arms back there too moving around. This guy here is a speckled caiman crocodile. He's actually in a different spot today. A lot of times he hangs out over on this little rock ledge there, I think is his favorite spot, but he's actually over there today. He's by the door. Maybe that's where they open it up to give him some food. Maybe he knows it's about feeding time. Here we got 2 albino Burmese pythons. Man, I think those gray parrots out there. We're almost to the entrance area where you exit through the gift shop. There's some loud birds, I know that out there. They're being awfully loud. And this is the lemur playground. These are the ring-tailed lemurs, and this is where you can actually pay $15 per person and you can enter it in, and it includes a cup of food. And we have done this. It's really fun. They jump all over you too. It's pretty cool. And on this one, you got to be at least 8 years old, and you do have to sign a QR code. You got to sign a waiver. So scan the code and sign a waiver to go in there. But it's really fun. I was looking at the one on top of the slide, and I didn't even notice those guys sitting right there on the bottom of the slide. All right, everybody, that's gonna wrap. That was almost perfect timing. I hope I got that. That's gonna wrap up our video today here at the Branson's Wild World in Branson, Missouri. Always a great time. Always love coming here and checking out the animals. Like I said, it's cool having a year pass because you never know from day to day what animals are going to be out. It's always different every time you come through. So if you guys would hit that thumbs up button, if you guys are new to our channel, do me a favor and subscribe. It's free to do, and it really does help us grow our channel. And if you do feel like you want to help support the channel a little bit more, go ahead and hit that join button or the link in the description to our YouTube memberships. We got 6 different levels starting at only 99 cents a month, and they all come with early access to our videos. So with that, thanks for clicking on the video. Thanks for watching. Check out all our other videos. And if you guys are new to our channel, I am Zach, and we will see you on the next one. Bye-bye.